Hello. Welcome to the daily political political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here, and I've got a very upset pumpkin, and I can't figure out why. I keep calling to him. I keep talking to him. People downstairs are talking to him. Sometimes I guess he just likes to hear, sing the song of his people or something. So anyway, but welcome. If you're watching this on replay, you can go down to the first comment. I pinned the first comment, and sorry, I managed to get lipstick all over my hands. But you can go down to the first comment, and right after this, I go in and I type in all the questions from today, and then I timestamp them, and I listen and I go through the video itself and make sure that they're as accurate as possible. So it takes some time. Sometimes that won't be kitten. Sometimes that won't be up or really accurate until 2:30. Sometimes it takes time. It takes time, and I do that every day because I do this every day, 7 days a week. I'm here. Here to take your questions, and I'm worried about the kitten. Hang on. Okay, he seems to be quieted down for the moment, or not. But anyway, I don't know quite what's going on there. Okay. I've got to go check on him. I'm sorry, but I need to make sure he's okay. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, sorry. I just had to make sure he was okay. That was Pumpkin. Sir, his full name is Brave Sir Alfred of Pumpkin. So that was him. And then the other one is the white one is Bailey Boo Boo Zankiri. So, and he's right here. So anyway, sorry about that. Okay, you can hear me. All right. Let's see. What was I going to say? A couple of things actually. There are. I have to get my notebook too. Couple of things. People, you're gonna, those who are really into this, into kind of what I do in general, like overall, which you don't have to be. You're gonna get sick of me today. This is the first of 3 live streams I'm doing today. There's this one at 4:00. There's the weekly writing group on the Book Art Media channel, and then tonight for patrons at 8:00. There's the monthly kind of tarot ramble, ask me anything, politics, not politics. It's far ranging. I think we've done things like, people have asked me about my experiences. I've also I'll be back. Just a moment. Yes, and now Bailey is Boo Boo is outside the door and is going to want in. Live, everybody. Oh boy, 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. Yeah. Die. Don't get any ideas, sweetness. You're just a good boy. Yes, you are. Boo Boo. Come on. Okay, that's a big heck no. I'm drinking water. Hello, Stacy. Okie dokie. All right. Well, anyway. He might be scratching at the door here in a minute. Anyway. Here we are. It's Saturday. Hello, everybody. It's been an entertaining, well, not entertaining, but eventful first 7.5 minutes. Anyway. I saw I have a couple of things already on the list, and but I'm definitely going to take your questions. So anything that's in the chat in all caps, that's how you talk to me. And I'll just scroll up here in a second and start looking for those kind of questions. I take 12 questions, 12 political questions, I should emphasize, every day at 12 noon here in Chicago time, Central time in the US. I have my notebook, and I'm going to write your questions in. All right. So I did mention the patron Tarot Ramble tonight. That's a monthly thing. It's for all tiers, just so you know. The other thing, Monday, I swear, I promise I'll answer your questions. On Monday, the stream might be cut shorter than normal, or I'm not sure. I don't think I'll have to reschedule, but we're getting completely upgraded Wi-Fi, hugely upgraded Wi-Fi. And so all of this should go much better and be clearer, and we can watch the drama together. You can see it in 1080p or whatever it is. Okay. All right. So the first thing that's on my list was actually 1 and 2. This whole stimulus relief government shutdown. I think we need to look at that again. The other thing is I saw a headline that had a particularly bad choice of words, in my opinion, and that was that it said millions cancel holiday Christmas plans, and I was like, okay, because of, and now don't get upset, I think this was just really bad wording, but it said because of a mutant strain of the illness that's going through the UK. Mutant? Come on. This isn't the T virus. Oh, Boo-Boo would like back in. Because of course he does, because he's a sweetheart. Yes, I have good kitties. Yes, I do. I have very good kitties. Come on, Boo-Boo. Come on. Come on. It's okay. There you go. Oh, you got both the boys here. Here we go. We have both of the good kitties here. Yes, good boys. Good kitties. Okay. Mims, yeah, really stupid choice of words. Yeah. Rebecca, that statement about the mutant strain is true. Okay, but mutant? Really? Mutant? like X-Men, they could say new strain. They could say a different strain. They could say a lot of things, but mutant, really? Gonna panic people like that? Anyway, that's just my opinion. But I did want to read on that. Because I know if I was not doing this every day, if I wasn't doing this, every day, I'd feel some panic. I'd be like, what the heck? Like, seriously, what the heck? But Grandma Rose Homestead, it's like mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, Paula, it's a mutant strain that mutated. Sandy, they call it a mutation of SARS-2. Yeah. It's like, what the heck is that? KD, that's a conspiracy theory that's been going around the UK since the beginning. Yes, but my phone is in the other room. It might be here. It was an actual headline. It was actual news. Here we go. NBC News breaking. Okay, so where is this? So this is NBC News, so I can actually pull it up on here. Okay. So we can look at this together. NBC News. Sandy, it was identified in mink farms in Denmark. Oh, is that the one? Rebecca, but mutations have happened throughout the virus. A variant, yes. Grandma Rose Homestead, mutated is correct, but probably not the best thing to call it. Variant is best. Spreads much easier is what I read. Okay, so when we get to that, we'll NBC News. I'll pull that up because it's number 3. Oh, there it is. Goodness. All right, so we'll get to this. And I'll be able to pull it up on the screen. All right. We're going to get through this. Okay. Rebecca, one mutation allowed the virus to spread faster, but supposedly without as much effect. Well, less effect? We like that. Anyway, I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to see if there are, I've been yammering for so long and dealing with this. The good kitties. You are the good boy. Good boys. Good boys. Good kitties. Good kitties. Dealing with this. So, be nice. Hey, be nice. So maybe I should, I just created a cover this morning for December 26th, which is the 1-year anniversary where I've been doing these daily live streams every day for the last year. And now it's like, is this like a message that I should record? Because when you do live streams at home every day at the same time, every day all year, stuff happens. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to scroll up. If I miss your question and I still have space for it, do post your question again and just put YT right in front of it, and then I'll know that YouTube cut it off. So, okay. Erica, what does Putin think about Trump? He thinks he's an idiot. Question, Erica, what do you think about this? Is Putin going to betray Trump? And I don't mean just, you know, handing out information, but do something to, because to this day, with all this recent Russia hack of the government, um, uh, if Trump, correct me if I'm wrong, but Trump hasn't said a word. But once he's out of office, he loses all his usefulness. So, is Putin going to betray Trump? Hello, good boy. Hello, good boy. You are precious. Yes, you are. Okay. Okay, so we'll do that. KD, will the Russian hack have an effect on Biden going forward? Okay. Russian hack have an effect on Biden. Okay. Going forward. Got it. Number 5. All right, Laurel. Hey, is the Democratic Party going to be moving toward a more progressive agenda soon? I am worried if they don't change in the next 4 years, it leaves the door open for another Trump. The second part of that, there can be debate on, would it open it up to Trump? Guys. Hey. Look, I know you're frustrated, but don't take it out on your brother. Don't take it out on your brother. If the Democrats go too far to the left, they are, just as likely to allow the right to gain sway again. Whereas this time we got a lot of Republicans this last election, we got a lot of Republicans to vote for Democrats because Biden was centrist. But, and is the Democratic Party going to be moving toward a more progressive agenda? What I've been getting from all the other readings I've been doing is that I've been picking up these kind of FDR style work programs, infrastructure programs, things like this. So in that sense, yes, I think it is, but they also don't want to alienate voters, but they need to help people. And as much as there are things that we wish the government would do, we're going to be in such an economic mess that we're trying to dig our way out of, that there will be help for people finally, but I don't know how far left we're going to go. And that's what I've been picking up is yes and no. That probably doesn't help, but that's what I've been picking up. Hey, what? Do you have a lot of energy? Is that what's going on, sweetheart? Poor little thing. I'll try opening the door here in a second. Okay. Maria, sweet Autumn. Oh, thank you. Is the Russian hack going to be dealt with swiftly? By Biden? Let's just add that to number 5. Dealt with swiftly. Okay. All right. And anything else in all caps? Phyllis. Hey, Phyllis. Autumn, will Secret Service have to remove Trump since he says that he'll refuse to vacate the White House? Okay. Secret Service. Okay. Have to remove Trump. Boy, it really is cat day here on the channel, isn't it? Okay. Sandy, why did John Kerry really go to Antarctica on Election Day in 2016? Did he? Let me just pull 3 cards on that and see if there's something. There's some more something there. I don't know if this isn't supposed to go down, but it's just annoying me at this point. John Kerry went to Antarctica on Election Day 2016. Anything there? Hello, John Kerry. Is it something environmental? And he was joking about it would be so nice to get away from Trump. I'm not getting anything nefarious. I mean, it may seem like these are nefarious cards over here. The 7 of Swords and the 7 of Cups, but it feels like environmental. It feels environmental. Environmental damage and lies about the environment is what that feels like. But also the joke about how far away, Then again, nobody knew that. Well, once we knew that Trump had won. Okay, let's try opening the door and see if somebody can burn off some energy. Oh, goodness. Hello, sweetie. Would you like out now? Would you like to burn off some more energy? There you go. There you go, sweetie. Okay. Okay. You're all right. Make sure I get the push pin off the ground. Okay. Thank you for putting up with me. I'm very grateful. Okay. Can we? Kingfisher's asking, can we have a reading on Navalny? He's returning to Russia after having been poisoned by Putin. That man, seriously, even when he was poisoned, I read on him, and it was just like fighter. He's a fighter. I mean, it was like, wow, if anybody's going to recover, it's going to be him. And he's going back in there. Yes, let's read on Navalny because I'm just going to let him cry because I know he's okay. He has food, he has water, he just has this excess of energy. I'm just going to let it go. Navalny going back to Russia. But that is quite scary. All right, the number 7 slot. You got it, Kingfisher. Thank you for bringing that up. All right, then we're back to here. Okay, and I'm still looking. And okay. And okay, Jess, our Kirstjen Nielsen and Jeff Sessions going to face justice for kids in cages. Oh, the Ice Queen. I don't miss the Ice Queen. I don't miss the Ice Queen and the well, he's in my head I call him the dark elf. Although I know dark elves are actually quite tall, red eyes, and but anyway. Hello, dear. Are you okay? Are you okay, good boy? Are you okay, good owl? Good pumpkin. Okay. Kirstjen Nielsen. I get a mental image of the Ice Queen from Narnia, that whole Narnia thing. Sessions. For kids in cages. Oh, they are monsters. Monsters, monsters, monsters. Okay. Rebecca. Okay. There we go. I read that earlier. Katie, there are 19 different strains of the illness mutations, hence the name. Okay, I've got that question, Sandy. Diva, the problem is that the vaccine may not cover that strain. Oh dear. Sorry. I've just kind of, it's like the whole live stream just falling apart. I'm just like, okay. I'm so sorry. Okay. UK. How bad? Vaccine cover. Okay, I've got that in. Thank you for that information. Linda, that's why the mRNA vaccines are so great. They cause the body to react well to the coating on the virus, no matter what the variant. I like it. Rachel, mutations are going to happen. That's what viruses do. That is how the virus do. You guys ever watch True Facts on for different? That is how the virus, because that is how the viruses do. Sandy, got your question. Kitty children, yes. All right, scrolling back up. I've got 4 more slots to fill. Catsy Klein, it's always cat day at my house. Thank you. All right, and Sasha, there's a runoff election today in my area in Texas between 2 is that representatives? Shelley Luther and Drew Springer, who will win. Being an independent here, my vote does not do much here. Texas runoff. Shelley Luther with an E and Drew Springer. Okay, see what I can pick up. Sandy, why on election day? It seems suspicious. Well, but then again, you have to understand that nobody thought Trump was going to win, and it's John Kerry. He's pretty dull. I mean, in a good way. But I know what you mean, Sandy. Mims, Pumpkin the Wild Man. Yes. Hello, Mari. Question. Okay, Connie has a question. Why is the U.S. closing consulates in Russia? Because they're mad. Because it's very much it's very much a reaction to the hack. But I'll check. Why U.S. closing consulates in Russia? Maybe there's something else there. Let's look. In Russia. Got it. Okay, I love the pink walls. Oh, thank you. Mims, we love you. Oh, thank you, Mims. All right, what else we got here? What else can I try to do to help you sleep better at night? Mims, we wish Navalny well. Oh, yes, we do. Whoo, man, oh day. Okay. And anything else in all caps? Oh, okay. Sandra Lee. Please read on Kushner setting up shell companies that involve Lara Trump and John Pence, Mike Pence's nephew. Happy to do it. Been meaning to do it, so thank you. Kushner set up shell companies Lara Trump, who Trump Sr. didn't know her name, and nephew, come here, John Pence. So would it be Aunt Mother? Pence's wife? Oh, Deb. Autumn, I wish I could read cards to find my missing cat like you did with Pumpkin. Do you know Kirstjen Langston? She helped me. She read for me. She does email readings. Kirstjen Langston, very good. Very good. Highly recommend. Over on Third Eye Champagne. Yep. I've had several. I was lucky enough to get an in-person reading with her several years ago, but now she does the email readings, and they're cheaper if you're a patron. So you might even want to become a patron for a month, even at the lowest tier. It'll save you the cost. It'll save you money. Anyway. Okay, got that. And I hope you find the kitty. We want kitties to be safe. Thank you, Laurel. Thank you. Thank you. Cinder Lee asked a great question 3 times, Katsy Klein. I'm so sorry that I missed it, but I think I have it now. I think I have it now. We'll do that first, because you asked so many times, and I know what it's like being that frustrated. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you again, Laurel. Okay. Marilyn. Hi, Autumn. Did Pompeo sell out the U.S. selling secrets? Okay. Did Pompeo sell out U.S. selling secrets? It actually feels more like getting involved in business that he shouldn't have, but let's have a look. Okay. Monday internet. Okay, I've got to remember to do that. Delay or okay. Got it. All right. So now that things have calmed down. All right. Let me read on your questions. I'll get the little stand here. Excuse me, sweetheart. I have cards. I have the stand. I have you guys. It's a good day in America, everybody. And I know that's what Craig Ferguson used to say, but he's not on the air anymore. And it was such a great thing to hear every day. And now that we've gotten rid of, then are we getting rid of the garbage bag in chief? It's a great day in America, everybody. Yes, Joe and Kamala are coming. Yes. All right. Okay, just missed completely. let's start with Kushner, because who doesn't want to start with Kushner? Oh, thank you, Sandra. Catsy, oh, I miss Craig Ferguson. Oh yeah, I liked the puppet sing-alongs at the beginning, and the time that he had some people on there, and they were doing Slim. Was it Fat Boy Slim or something like that? It's a Wonderful Night. That I loved that. That was great. Okay. The horse in the doorway. The rattlesnake mug. Yeah. And I was kid did like seriously competitive level cup stacking. It was cute. All right, so running a little late, but here we go. We're starting with Kushner at 37.30. All right. All right, evil mannequin. Evil man doll. All right, what's up with this whole, you set up shell companies that would benefit Lara Trump and Mike Pence's nephew, John Pence, shell companies to get money to them. Is this going to hurt Kushner? Is it going to hurt them? But let's start with the terrifying humanoid that is Jared Kushner and his future and culpability. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. All right, let's see if I can do something with this hair. All right. Wanted to get dry enough that I could do something with it. All right, I got a 10 of swords here for Kushner. And yeah. I've been getting strongly, ever since I started reading on these people, I've been getting very strongly that if anybody's going to jail somehow, it's Kushner. Oh, it was $700 million, Linda Sue. Appropriated money for the family through shell companies. Kathy Anderson will come back to bite them in their assets. I love that. I love that. We need to keep using that. Really? Well, now. Gigi last. 700 million. Holy crap. And 50 cents. Oh, yeah. Help the family. Feather their pockets. It was and it was campaign money. Wasn't that it? Jane saying, I thought it was 275 million. What's 425 million among friends or grifters? Taken from Trump's campaign fund. Well, but here's the thing. Money that was, but was it given to his campaign fund or this whole recent thing he's had? Because the recent thing he's had since the election, that's that it's even in the fine print that money can go into his or 75% of it can go into his own pocket, Trump's pocket. But this, I'm not the recent thing. Um, there was some money. Okay, here we go. Laurel's saying I read 619 million this morning. Harry's mom, 250 million to the campaign, 700 million to his PAC that Lara Trump runs. It's not recent. Let me see. Hang on. Let us ask the Google machine. Kushner, Shell Company. It's number 2, right under the search result, right under him. Oops, says Vanity Fair. Kushner reportedly created a shell company. Actually, why am I reading this on? Why am I so lonely over here reading this? I don't need to be lonely. You're here with me. J-Rock. Jared created a shell company because Trump was paranoid about former campaign managers stealing, allegedly. And he did, didn't he? Okay. Kushner helped launch shell company that paid campaign funds to the Trump family. Okay. And spend half the campaign's cash. Lara Trump was president. Oh, there's the terrifying humanoid himself. He's so lifelike. So when was this and how much was it? Let me do. Oh, goodness. Okay, so according to Business Insider, he approved the creation of the company. And the shell company was almost like a campaign within a campaign. And the express purpose was the ability to shield financial and operational details from public scrutiny. It allowed the campaign to avoid federally mandated disclosures. And by considerable, we mean nearly half of the $1.26 billion raised for Trump's reelection. Okay, so I'm guessing legally it's unclear what the blowback on Kushner and other concerned parties could be. It's possible no laws were broken. The FEC can issue fines to political committees if it's determined they broke the law, while the Justice Department can open criminal investigations if it suspects a knowing and willful violation of election law. All right. But that's the latest. We want the most accurate information possible. And what I've got here is they were low on money back in the day, back. And oh, why is this not loading? There we go. They were having financial problems. Kushner was having major financial problems, and so was Trump. And this is about helping the family, feathering their own nests. And they've spent the last 4 years using their position to help themselves. We know that. It's bad. It's awful. It's wrong. It's a day ending in Y in the Trump era. But Kushner, he's got a big old 10 of swords here for the reading. He's got a lot of stuff coming at him. And I have all along, like I said earlier, all along I have picked up that if anybody is going to go to jail out of this mess, some reason, somehow, it always feels like it's Kushner. Entertainment only. What do I know? But that's what I keep picking up. So what about like Lara Trump? What's going on there? Because I love Bailey Sarian. That's where I got that, oh, nay. because it got stuck in my head, so I started using it here. But the other thing she says, because Bailey Sarian on her YouTube channel, she does true crime. She'll just suddenly stop and go, "It's suspicious." It's definitely suspicious. All right, Lara Trump. First of all, I'm picking up the first words that came into my head were not very nice about her husband. But we're not here to talk about the dullest knife in the drawer. Oh, those are investigators. Oh, those are investigators. Oh, where'd the money go? Might be on the defensive about where the money went. Oh, a little questionable activity there, huh? We're on Lara Trump, Linda. Lara Trump. She stops. There might be some cooperating here. There's no cooperating here. Communication stops. Okay, communication stops. Was she at all involved with the inauguration money too? Or was she just in charge of the campaign stuff? Beautiful Dreamer saying miniseries Trump Dynasty, the American Borgias. Be a lot of rancor in the family. It feels like people lawyering up. Seriously lawyering up. There were, you'd think there would be a cooperation agreement among the people in the family, at least for a while. There were the lawyers and they share information and all of this, but I think it's going to break down at some point here. This is all, it feels like lawyering up. Usually I pick up this card it's usually the first card's over here. I picked up the other one. Let's see what's up with the heartache, because this is supposed to be the first card. Corruption. Decision to take part or not, causing sleepless nights. And there's a message. This is actually the end card of heartache. These are not good. Lara, you in danger, girl. And you put yourself in it. And you keep yourself in it. And you thought you were just like the others, that you could do anything you wanted. Oh, it's not going to end well. Not going to end well. Literally, the only halfway decent card here is the only decent cards here are the making a decision, which you've already made, and the messenger card, which feels like subpoena or indictments or, yeah, this is stinky. Yes, kitten. Yes, it's very stinky cards. It's just, big stretch. Oh, big stretch. You can sit on my lap? Come here. Oh, come on. There you go. He's a sweetheart. Yes, he is. It's a little quieter now. He's just a good boy. He's just a good boy. Good boy. It's okay. It's okay. So anyway. Oh, Laura, it's not going to go well. Oh, it's not going to go well. Boy. Okay. So we did that, and Lara Trump specifically. Okay, so we did that. Now, okay, so we're going back to this whole stimulus relief linked to the government shutdown, and they extended things, I guess, for a couple of days. Yeah. Hi. You're just precious. Okay. It's okay. Anyway, they extended the stimulus. They extended the government funding for like the weekend or something ridiculous to try to avoid a government shutdown. Hi. Or to avoid a government shutdown. But it's all linked to the stimulus relief and blah, 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 blah. John. You're a good boy. Okay. What's going to happen with this whole government funding stimulus mess? Okay, they're talking. Although it's not the two of wands, which would be communication. It's more, some of them are just kind of sending messages back and forth. Better than nothing. Okay. It's okay. You do not need to worry. You're the good boy. You are the good boy. Okay. You're a good boy. Yes, he is. Okay. There are some people who've been crossing the aisle. It's a lot. It's a lot to go through. Okay, this is good. This would be working together and caring about constituents. Okay, ish. This is the card of generosity under normal circumstances. This is my favorite card in the deck, especially in the Halloween deck where she's got a big bowl of Halloween candy that she's giving out to the kids. But I get Pentacles for Republicans, and they're not giving much, but okay. Continuing decisions. Okay, so, but what's going to, I guess maybe I need to do these separately, because they linked it all together, I believe. All right, 3 cards. Are they going to keep it together? The government shutdown, the money and the stimulus relief. I heard that they had put the two together, but okay, happy families. Why am I getting the happy families? Well, I've got upset Republicans, or specifically people upset at the Republicans and Trump people. But I've got a happy Democratic families here card. So I was wondering, are they going to keep them together? Unfortunately, this isn't the answer to like what's going to happen or are we going to get. I think they're going to stay together. Denise, I'm done with my questions for today. If you have a question for tomorrow, you could always go to tomorrow's video. Sometimes it shows up on the main page. Upcoming live streams, and you could put it in the chat there. But otherwise, just come visit tomorrow. First come, first serve. All right, stimulus relief then, because that's where we end up. We end up back at the where's my pen? 5730. We end up back at the stimulus relief bill. We end up back at the stimulus relief. Gonna pass something, gonna treat people decently, feed some kids. They're kids. They're kids. They can't go out and get a job. There are even laws against them going out and getting a job. So you can feed the kids, can't you? They're the ones who are supposed to be all pro-life. Okay? They're kids. Help them. It's too much money. It's too much money. Seriously, it's like dealing with people from the 1800s where it's, you know, idle hands are the devil's playthings, and you know, there should be paupers jail, you know, poor people jail. What did they? I can't remember what they called it. Victorian times. If you were poor, they'd put you in jail. You know, the workhouse, and people are just being. It encourages laziness to. Oh no, you're kidding me. Harry's mom. Hey, Harry's mom. Trump is tweeting that China did the hack. Oh God, we'll get there. Stimulus bill. Yeah, it will encourage sloth and give me a break. Give me a break. Debtor's prison. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Almshouse. Ugh. Sandra Lee, Ron Johnson said no to the $1,200. He said because of the deficit. But you passed that tax plan. Both, I've been getting Pentacles for Republicans, and I've been getting Wands for Trump people. And they're sitting pretty on their little Don Quixote crusade to save Trump. I've got a world card here. The world's watching, and they're shaking their head, and they pity us. They pity us. They don't pity them. They pity us. Oh, insult to injury. And disappointment. Did it again. Lost a card. These people. Centaur, he's going to make me curse. Oh, yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I just need to get the card. Don't go. Okay, you can go. These people, they are so rich and they are so entitled. It's infuriating. It's new deck time. It is a new deck. So I don't feel like there's anything else to pick up on the stimulus relief thing. Is it going to are we going to get? Is it going to pass? Are they going to? I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. I want them to help people, help kids, help people. Are they going to pass something, or are we going to have to win Georgia and then do something once Biden is in? Will there be stimulus and relief, real stimulus and relief, before Biden gets in? I'm just getting a mental image of really, really rich Republicans who don't care. Skinflint, the miser. This is the card of the miser, and I get pentacles for Republicans. Okay, Six of Cups, King of Swords. Hello, Chad. Around here we call him Chad, the hanged man, hanging Chad, because of the election. Clotho in the chat came up with that. But this isn't about an election. This is just suspension. Okay, but there's hope. What's the hope? Better judgment. Wait. Gigi last. Sadly, a Boy Scout and we won't get relief until February or March. That's what I keep getting to. They're talking. They're talking. And I want to be wrong. Please let me be wrong. I mean, these readings aren't 100% anyway. I mean, this is a spiritual practice of collecting, or of connecting to the collective. But I have never once picked up that these talks are going to go well. At least not that I remember. Infuriating. Okay. Okay. Potentially a new strain of the illness in the UK. We are at 105. I'll see if I can nip through some questions here. Okay. Infuriating. Okay. Potentially a new strain in the UK is causing millions to cancel their Christmas plans, which is sad. Kathy Anderson, Chad keeps showing up. Oh, yeah. Tony, please don't let it get to you. Monday is coming. I get a faster internet on Monday. At least in theory, it's when the person's coming. So anybody who's coming in late, the live stream might be cut short or delayed until later in the day. It depends when the person gets here. But mutant strain in the UK. Mutant. That's a word they used. Mutant. Bad choice of words. It's not the T virus. It's not X-Men. Yeah, but they have a government who's half working. Half. It's Boris Johnson. But Tony, love from the UK. Oh, you need our love. You need our good energy. Poor thing. It was a matter of time. It was just a matter of time until something like this happened, but also it's just an ongoing thing. It's ugly. The longer you don't have vaccines, the longer people don't listen to the scientists. So everybody stuck at home. This is the card of she can actually walk away if she wanted to. This is the card I call holding still. You're voluntarily holding yourself still. But here we have this feels like a vaccine. It's not going to cure everything, but there's going to be a huge delay in well, okay. Sean is saying Boris is taking quick action with this one. No mixing of family groups. Good. So they're voluntarily doing this, but and there is the vaccine has already started over there. I love how the second person who got the vaccine, his name really was William Shakespeare. I thought that was fun. But this is vaccine. This is it taking a long time for things to get back to normal. I hate to say it, but the energy I'm getting off of this is like post-war Britain, which I wouldn't wish on anybody. But not like 1946 post-war Britain, but like maybe 49. It was still kind of dire, but it's not pretty though. But I guess these things mutate. Paula, also because of Brexit. Oh, that's not good. Sean, he almost completely canceled Christmas. Think they are allowing some church services. Well, bless. But we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. And there are good days ahead. There are good days ahead. Okay, 109:30. Oh, looky who we're reading on. It's one of my least favorite people ever. Which world leader has the energy most like a serial killer? Do 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 do. Gigi last. Oh, it must be in the form of a question. Who is Putin? Yes, indeed. Is Putin going to betray Trump? Because Trump is still carrying Putin's water. Trump is protecting Putin, doing good things for Putin. And is Putin going to be like, oh, did you? Kathleen, who is Putin? Vladimir Putin, the leader in Russia. And I don't like reading on him. My stomach already feels like my gut hurts. Like suddenly my stomach just went like this. His energy, he really has the energy of a serial killer. I'm serious. I don't like reading on him. I'm going to try to get through this quickly. Oh, justice. Are you going to have a part in that justice, Vlad? Or are you just going to share in the Schadenfreude that we're going to be feeling? Is serial killer Putin going to betray the garbage bag in chief Trump? He's promising him money right now. He's making promises about money, and the thing is, it feels like compared to what Putin has, it's like a tiny amount. And he's like, "Wow, I can buy America for that." The greatness of Russia is the Russian return to prominence is assured. He feels like he bought America. Yeah, because of this idiot, little bully Trump. Through properties and other things like that, little bully Trump, you get a little bit of money to sell America. America sold, done. That's what Putin thinks about Trump. But are you going to actively betray this useful idiot? Well, useful to you, not useful to us. If there's anything Trump is not, it's useful. Not even a little. Are you going to betray? Oh, it feels like 3 cards. Are you going to betray? Oh, decisions. To betray or not to betray? He doesn't want to give Trump the time of day. Why should he? The kind of money Trump's talking about is pathetic compared to what someone like Putin's dealing with. So what does Trump have to offer him once he's out of power? But he's stringing him along. Oh, there's Trump the man who has all this hope. This isn't money. These are pretty words. Trump is right in the middle, and he's got all this hope of what all he's going to amass and do. And no, these are pretty words. This is flattery. If anything, it would be Democratic knights protecting the realm coming to talk to him. But no, this is just pretty words. Maybe a trinket. He's I cannot wait to find out what Putin actually had on Trump. Give us a hint. 3 cards. What Putin has on Trump. It's something to do with it's the land deals and the it's the loans, but it's the land deals. Okay, land deals. All I'm getting here is that Putin has, through money, he has an effect on both Democrats and Republicans, and the ones who he has his fangs sunk into, they're going to end up on the defensive. So that's what I'm getting there. Well, let's move on to the next joyous 116. Let's move on to the next joyous topic. Will the Russian have an effect on Biden going forward? Will it be dealt with swiftly? Will the Russian hack have an effect on Biden? going forward? I get this feeling like when Biden's being told about it or being updated on it, he gets this like cold feeling in his center. Yeah, it's not good. Oh, are you coming here? Oh, hello. Hello. You're back. We're reading on if poor Biden's going to have to, yes, if poor Biden's going to have to deal with this Russian hack stuff, if that's going to affect him in the future. Yes, that's what we're looking at. Oh, just kidding. Well, he's going to have to deal with all kind of corruption. But let's see what the cards have to say, because that doesn't look awful. Kid. Yeah. Well, part of it was just, look what we can do. Action will be taken, but man, there have been a lot of cups kicked over. But at the same time, things will be strengthened because of it. So it's not great. It's not great. But these are all minor arcana. And the one court, well, there's the court card in the middle, but the other court card is the security services dealing with it. So it's not good, but I'm not seeing a tower. I'm not seeing, howling at the moon. So, Jane, there's supposed to be something by week's end. Define something, please. Something what? But it's not in all caps, so you don't have to. If you're just having a conversation with somebody else. I mean, not that you have to, but you know what I mean. Okay, 119. Okay, will Secret Service have to remove Trump? Time to go, sir. Will Secret Service have to remove Trump from the White House? No, this is like, normally Melania is the Queen of Pentacles because that's what she's into. But this is her as his legal wife. Saying, we don't have to stay in this dump kind of thing. Yeah, there she is. He has plenty of places to go for now. No, I'm not getting Secret Service having to. There's nothing aggressive here. No, there's nothing aggressive here. But this is Melania, which who thinks they both think the White House is a dump, and they have plenty of places to go. In future, what I've got is this is Democrats. Nostalgia, the kind of calm. Things are going to be okay. Decent people using science in there. Also uncovering all the stuff Trump did. So yeah, I'm not getting Secret Service. There's nothing aggressive here. I still wonder if he's going to go elsewhere for Christmas and then just stay wherever that is. I symbolically get the card of Mar-a-Lago, but we know, his neighbors are fighting him in court about him living there. He got major tax benefits by agreeing to only stay there between 20 and 30 days a year. He got major tax benefits on Mar-a-Lago. But now he's blown through the that 20, 30 days because rules don't apply to him. So they're having to take him to court. His neighbors are having to take him to court because it snarls up the traffic and it's just a mess. Security and noise and... But anyway, okay. 1:22:30. Bless this man, Navalny. Navalny is going back to Russia. If there is anybody who would have reason not to want to go back to Russia, it's him. But he's going back to Russia. He could probably get asylum anywhere, well, other than America, because because he's, Putin doesn't like him, therefore Trump can't like him. But he could stay in Europe. He could claim asylum, and people be like, well, yeah. Hello. They keep trying to kill you in Russia. Navalny, bless your heart. Boy, he's a fighter. Navalny, going back to Russia. Harry's mom, but Russia is what he risked his life for. Oh, I know. He's doing the right thing for his country. His heart is absolutely in the right place. He wants a free Russia. His heart is in the right place. He's a fighter. Yeah, he almost died, but he lived, made it through. Standing up again. You cannot keep him down. Oh, Sean is reading my book. Thank you. Anyway, it's not going to end well, but we kind of knew that. Putin's not going to give up. He almost died, but he made it, and he's going back. But this tower, I would think, yes, maybe it's Russia. Maybe it's Putin going down. No. Harry's mom, Putin said he didn't do it. If he did, Navalny would be dead. Yeah. Tony, you really like and care for him. Love you. Like and care for whom? Whom are we speaking of? But, man. And all he wants is freedom. He wants his country to be free. That's it. Let me try just the Let me try just 3 more cards. Navalny. Bless. Putin wants to hang, drawn, and quarter him. Hang, draw, and quarter him. His heart's in the right place. It's very sad. It's very sad. All right. Speaking of Russia, 12730. Why is the U.S. closing consulates in Russia? Why is the U.S. closing consulates in Russia? I mean, you'd think that Trump wouldn't allow it, but why is the U.S. closing consulates in Russia? Because it came to light. Because what Russia was doing came to light. So Trump hasn't said a word. There was a freak out when they figured out what was going on. Suspend everything. If there was like a dramatic moment, if there was somewhere where there was like a giant red button that would shut down everything, you'd see the person racing across the room and reaching across to dramatically slam that down, and all the lights to go, ooh, with the generator and everything. That's shut everything. They hit the institutions. It was bad. It was bad. And they got a lot of information. Russians got a lot of information. Tell me more about this sitting pretty card, 9 of Pentacles. By the way, I saw a question somewhere about my my book or something like that, and I'll mention it at the end. I'll tell you at the end if you want to hang around. It's not a big deal. 4 of Swords. All right, why have I got a Quiet as a Tomb card? Yeah, Trump's doing nothing. Bupkis. Zippo. Not a thing. And it's up to him how much they react ultimately. I mean, they can close some consulates or whatever, but Trump is waiting for his ship to come in. Oh, he really thinks he's going to... Trump really thinks he's going to clean up. But... and his whole family's going to be set forever. But not going to work that way. Infuriating. Okay. 130. Did Pompeo sell out the U.S.? Let's have a quick look at that. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Pompous Pompeo. the words that jumped into my head were he's dirty. I'm sorry, entertainment only. What do I know? But I pick up that if he had been in a different administration, he might have kept his nose clean. But he's had opportunities to get a little, go into this cookie jar and go into that cookie jar, and feels like a party. Oh, beautiful sunny day, raking the money. This is the fruits of labor. Lie in the sun. All I have to do is put up with Trump's insults to injury. But there's temperance coming and investigations. Tempering and investigating. It doesn't, for what it's worth, it doesn't. Hello, Squeaker. It doesn't feel like he's the worst of the worst. It doesn't feel like. It feels like there are people who've done much, much worse. But it's not good. And investigations, big investigations. There you are. You're back. And your front. How are you? Oh, kitten. He's going to get sucked in the investigations, but he's had his hands in some cookie jars. That's what it feels like. We'll see. Ms. Sharon, Pompeo has stated publicly that it was in fact Russia who hacked. Oh, good for him. Yeah, he's not as bad as some of the others, but he's not good. Not good. Mm-mm. Oh, nay. Hello, sweetheart. It's suspicious. He's suspicious. Hi. No kitty butts. Oh, geez. You okay? You okay? I don't want you getting hurt. You back? He's back. Let me put this down so I could eat a kitty. All right, so next, 134. Oh boy, 134. Let's have a quick look at Kirstjen Nielsen, the Ice Queen. Man. No. Ms. Sharon, right after Trump stated it was China, I think Pompeo will be fired now. I don't know. Tomorrow we're definitely going to have to read on Trump. We're going to check in with Trump. First thing, I'm going to do that. We're going to put this down. First thing tomorrow, we're going to check in on Trump. Hi, dear sweetheart. 35. Ugh, Kirstjen Nielsen. Her energy's so bad. Oh, I'll talk about it at the end, Roxy. Die. Hello. Kirstjen Nielsen, are you going to be held accountable, you monster? And you'd think, oh, you can't call her a monster. Your reading will be biased. It's like, no. I do the readings on the energy, and they sometimes tell me that good things are going to happen to rotten people. Die. Oh, there are going to be a lot of subpoenas sent out. This is the lots, and this is a card of in general a lot, but I get a lot of these ones when it comes to paper, like you'd mulch them down for paper, for a lot of indictments and subpoenas and stuff, documents, and just going to be part of the flurry. It will look like it is snowing. It's going to be snowing, 8.5 by 11 inch paper all over everyone who's been anywhere near the Trump administration. Kirstjen Nielsen. Ugh. I did my work. I ignored whatever the Democrats won. She feels like she's moved on. She's moved on. She did her thing. She's done. But the corruption and this isn't her. That isn't. I don't know if that's her though. I don't think that's her. But there's some serious corruption involved. Is this tower her, or is this something about the situation? My jaw's starting to hurt. You good boy. Hello, dear. Dave says she'll probably show up at the hearing wearing leather. I was thinking, maybe she should just go full, what was the feminine version of the lederhosen? Some big black boots. Tall, big black boots. Maybe a gray greatcoat, black greatcoat, tall black boots. Oh, the truth's coming for you. All right, judgment. Is Trump the man? So once he's out of office, actions she took because of him. Actions she took because of him. Because of the election, these will be scrutinized. And there aren't going to be. She was seriously protected when she was in the job she was in. And fortunately or unfortunately, public servants in the US, politicians basically, they have stupid amounts of protections because of what they do. So, but she's not going to have protection. It feels like she's going to be missing some protection she could have used before. So, jawohl. Okay, so we're going to look at Sessions. 140. Where are you, Sessions? He's 5'4", isn't he? Something like that. So I don't like calling him short because I'm 5'4". No, I'm average height for a woman, but he's short for, the male of the species tends to be taller, not always. I have no idea where this went. There's Kushner, Pompeo, consulates. There he is. Okay, so you are at 140.30. Okay. Beauregard? Is this Beauregard Sessions we're reading on? Are you going to be held accountable? Whoa. For your decisions, The really terrifying thing about it is Sessions isn't even as bad as Barr is. As awful as Sessions is in so many millions and millions of ways, he still doesn't manage to. Barr just manages to be that much worse. Just, oh, he was AG, head honcho in law enforcement, in a part of law enforcement. Excuse me. Well, we can go end backwards. That's aggressive investigators investigating what happened. The money that was the things that were done. These are the Democrats in the center of it who have the power to do it. He thinks there was a lot of rancor when he was in there, but there was some money involved in this with the kids in the cages and the stuff at the border. There are going to be investigations, and if there's a book to be thrown at him, they will throw it at him. But it doesn't feel as strong as some of the others. So, but he's not going to have a nice time of it. It's, you know how he gets defensive when people question him harshly? Yeah, I've seen a lot of that happening. Engla, Autumn, Boo Boo, and Pumpkin, greetings from the Russian Blue Cat. Thank you. Oh, you're getting shout out. You're getting hello from other kitties. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right. Well, I'm done with the readings, but here let me. Yes, no, I don't recall. I'm done with the readings, but I just want to give you a couple of reminders, and then I had a question. The reminder tonight at 8:00 for all patrons, all tiers. It's our monthly 8:00 Central Time, Chicago time in the U.S. It's a kind of ask me anything, and we usually have a really good time because it's not structured. Usually goes on for a couple of hours. It's just hanging out and what's this and what's that. So so there's that. And Monday again, Monday's live stream might be cut a little short, or might have to reschedule it for later in the day. It's just because I'm getting new internet. It's getting big. It's going to be faster and clearer and all of that. So thank you for being here. Thank you to the mods. You guys are epic. Thank you. Merry Christmas, Jack. So that is that for those. Okay, so back onto the writing stuff. As some of you know, as some of you don't, or it's never really been important to you, I am, when I say I am, I'm known as Autumn around here. That's because that's not my real name, which most of you know. You know it's not my real name, even if you aren't necessarily as familiar with my real name. But no, I'll just tell you. Oh, thank you. I'm afraid I will not be able to pronounce your name properly. Naguyet? Is that correct? Thank you so much. I'm so sorry if I've hurt your if I've mispronounced your name, but thank you. But anyway, I was going to say my name is actually Sebastian, and so those people that I've been joking about for a long time. I'm like the really, 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 really nice Rumpelstiltskin, and that you'll never guess my name. And I don't want your kids. Thank you, Dave. So I do write, and I have a kitty here. I wrote a book. It actually came out in 2011. It's called Dead World. It's thank you, Mims. Are you gonna let me up? Here. What? No. You don't have to go that way. You could come here where there's a warm bed. Yes, warm bed for the kitty. I know. Yep. If anybody cares, this is me. This is my book. And there it is. It's The Ghosts of England Have Begun to Kill the Living. I went to a British school in Holland when I was a teenager, and I was married to an Englishman for 20 years. So I have a fair bit of, not perfect, but I have a fair bit of familiarity with England and that sort of thing. And that's where this is set. The main character's name is Amber. Amber comes home from university to be with her father after he suffers a series of heart attacks. A strange virus is sweeping through England, but one night Amber watches helplessly as a ghost kills her neighbor, and she realizes there is no virus. The government is lying. The fragile economy is collapsing as more and more people get sick or die. Her parents are near bankruptcy, and Amber's only hope seems to be an eccentric Scotsman who can do nothing but offer her a dangerous job. Then Amber realizes there is a bigger problem. It isn't just the living who are being attacked. One ghost destroys another ghost right in front of her. Will her father's soul be destroyed if he dies? So, it's called Dead Worlds. I have all the notes for the next book in the series. There's even a preview of that in the back. This is what I do with myself. And Tony, now I understand so much. Oh, Paul, I wonder if she's been to Utrecht. I don't know if I've been to Utrecht. Not like consciously. I lived in The Hague. It's a Gravenhage. And anyway, but this is what I came out with. Right now I'm working on something different. I'm actually working on I have the notes for this, which I'm trying to get through so I can bring the rest of the series out. Yeah, I wrote this before the pandemic. There are some things I would have done a little differently. Masks. I didn't think of masks for the people who believe it's still a virus. But that's what this is. And the reason I mentioned it, some people were talking about it. I have a Book Art Media is actually kind of the publishing over. It's the company. When I talk about and I show you guys the numbers for giving money to Feeding America, I've got a profit and loss statement and I always show you guys the top of it. And I always have to change out the name at the top to say Black and Orange because it's actually Book Art Media. And that's what I publish everything under: videos, books, I have all kind of stuff planned and what have you. And I write all kind of different things. But yeah, bookartmedia.com is over there. And there's a Saturday, there are a group of us, some who came from here, who we meet up and talk about, how much writing we got done that week and what we're planning on going forward. And I've been studying writing for a really long time and the publishing kind of what's out there. So I try to bring a piece of information every week that I can give to everybody since, I am the host. It is on Amazon. Yep. It's available on Amazon. And then I can show you the cover for what I'm working on at the moment. I don't have the, oh, there it is. I actually I've got the cover right here. I just put this stuff. I just go like this, put this here. this up. All right. I can show you. This is the cover for the novel. It's a mystery novel that is coming out March 2nd. It's called In Time, the Mysterious Inn series. There are 12 books in it, and I don't know if you can't see it that well though. Anyway, but it's the Mysterious Inn. It's time. They're basically this group of people. They're in an inn up in Wisconsin, and the residents who are there, the guests, and the people who work there, and the owner is the main character in the series, and they're basically being thrown from genre. It's a murder mystery, but they're being thrown from like genre to genre to genre to genre, and there are usually two people who are awake, so they're aware that what's going on and all this craziness is happening. But usually Harold dies. He's a guy there. Quite often it's like, poor Harold. Harold's always dying. This is much more humorous, I hope. But the first one's a time loop mystery. There's a kind of 1970s Gothic mystery. An alternate World War II mystery, all of that. But anyway, they get thrown from place to place, and there's a lot of humor in it, and trying to find the humor, in their situation. And most people don't know what's happening, don't know that anything's strange, but there are always two people who do. And so they try to solve the mystery, but then it just resets them somewhere else. So anyway, so that's In Time. And then there's the Dead World series, which I need to get back to. And I've actually been working on it's hard to see, but I've actually been working on a short story. A little short thing for the short stories. They're actually thrown into, it's more related to specific books. And this is Christmas Carol. But it's a prequel. It's the previous owner. So anyway, so when I talk about the writing today, there's the group gets together at 4:00. I need to switch over that website page today over on bookartmedia.com because I still have the links up from NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, but I need to switch it over to be just for the writing group. So anyway, and then tonight, 8:00, don't forget, patrons, the Ask Me Anything, ramble, fun time, relaxing. Thank you, Mims. So that's what's going on. Three live streams today, and I'm grateful. I am grateful for these opportunities. I am grateful for you. And thank you, Aaron Sun. I love that. Farscape. Love that. All right, so I better go get the time stamping in and start switching over that web page. See what I can get done. So that's it in 2 hours. It'll be that group. And you're always welcome if you're a writer. I mean, we're just going to talk about writing, and it's very quiet. There's nothing political about it. So, all right, so that's it. And so if you're ever wondering, my real name is Sebastian, but around here I just go as Autumn. It's just easier. All right. Hang in there, everybody. There are good days ahead. All right, and we're going to enjoy them together. All right, take care, and I will see you all tomorrow. I'll see some of you sooner.